All right, good afternoon. Welcome to episode 2 of Microloan Microphone. My name is Tristan Brown. I'm the Illinois Operations Manager for Justine Petersen. Here today we have Aaron Harris that's going to tell us a little bit about his business and what he's got going on, about his journey, and how he heard about Justine Petersen. So first off, tell us your business name.
Infinite Entertainment.
Infinite Entertainment. And tell us how you heard about Justine Petersen.
A good friend of mine told me about the company, and he had success with it, and I have been struggling trying to find answers in the Small Business Association and just to get as much information as possible. He told me about it, and it has just been a blessing.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about your journey up to this point, where you started and where you're planning on going.
Well, I'll say it like this. I've been a DJ for 15 years, almost 15 years now. It'll be 15 years this year. And, I started out doing just what any other DJ does. You start working out in the local bars, and then you kind of grow from there. I decided to take my journey professional several years ago. And what I mean by that is that, yes, I still do the club scenes, but now I do a lot of corporate events. I work for the University of Illinois. I do a lot of events for them. Illinois State I've done events for. And I've also traveled around the world. It's allowed me to be everywhere. I've DJed in Mexico before, in New York and Los Angeles. So it's been an amazing journey. I am doing something that I love to do, not something that I have to do. And yeah, it's just been wonderful.
And what would you say coming up, what were some of the challenges that you faced along the way?
So I would definitely say that the biggest challenge is when you're going into the corporate field or you're going into the more professional field, you want to build your business in a structure that is business. It's not just hand to hand. Here's $500, here's $700, whatever the case may be. You want it to run as a business. And the obstacles that I've had was everything is a webinar. Everything is watch this video. Everything is, it's not really the answers that I needed. Funding. I needed funding. How can I get the funding? Well, me sitting around watching videos all day wasn't going to get it done. So that's why when I found this out and I was able to sit down with some people who were actually helping me to build a business plan, to actually learn about business credit, learn fixing my credit, doing the work to get what I needed to do in order to have this business structured the right way.
And you did bring up the credit building aspect, and you are a credit building client and a business client. So can you tell us a little bit about your credit building experience and what the process looks like? And do you feel like it educated you to further what your credit score will be in the future?
Absolutely. So the most important thing that people need to understand is you can't be afraid to look at it. You have to pull up everything on your credit. You have to see. Seeing is what it's all about. You can take these at a glance things. You can do all that, but actually getting your credit score, like looking at everything on there on paper and understanding, okay, I need to get this off of my credit in order for my credit to go up. I need to understand the differences between, even if it's old, super old stuff, that's just sitting on there. Make the phone calls. Find out how you can get it removed. Some of the things that's on our credit, we don't even, it shouldn't be there. You can file a dispute against it. A lot of people don't understand that. They go to these credit building companies and they pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars and they're in the same place the next year. You know what I mean? And so with what I've learned here is that once I sat down, once I looked at it, once I took off the things I needed to, and now it's all about just continuing those on-time payments, continuing to, just build and build and build. And actually, another thing that I really do is, every month now, I literally sit down and look at my credit every single month. It's like it's out of habit now. Like I have to do it because I want to make sure that I am continuing to build. I want to make sure that I can, put down this down payment on my house and not have someone look at my credit and I feel like, oh God, I don't know if they're. I get so tired of people saying no. That's the part I don't want that anymore. I want yeses. I want to know when I go somewhere, I can get that yes. And I think that's important.
That was a fantastic answer. Um, so I guess you've told us about where you've been and what kind of the challenges you've faced along the way. Can you tell us about your future goals and where you're headed?
Absolutely. Well, Infinite Entertainment is not just a DJ service. You know, I want to make sure that we provide an experience for people. So my goal here in the next 2 years is to actually have a party bus so that we can take this whole thing to a completely different level of experience for people, whether you're having a 50th year birthday party or a 50th year anniversary, whether it's just a night on the town with the girls or the guys, whatever the case may be. We want to be your experience. We want to provide that entertainment for you, and we are definitely on the road to doing that right now. And I'm so excited because it really makes me excited to actually see the vision happening. And I spoke it all into fruition here, and I've done a lot of the work so far, but I'm excited to continue to do the even more work to get it done, because I feel like, this community, we deserve more entertainment in this area. We have a lot of fun things in Champaign, Urbana, Central Illinois, but I think that right now it's time for something new, something fresh, and that's what we're going to provide to the people.
I love it. I love to hear about it. So, last question. What advice would you give to someone just starting out? It could be either in your field or just in business in general.
Well, that's easy for me. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just do it. We are here for a short time and not a long time. And you can't sit around and be on the what ifs. You just got to go for it. Don't be afraid of what people feel like it's a failure. It's not a failure. Nothing is a failure. Everything is a learning experience. You have to be willing to learn. And that's what I take from everything. I've had situations where I didn't come out completely on top. I've been on the stage with thousands of people and I bombed. It didn't work out that day, but that didn't stop me from going back to the drawing board, working harder and getting back out there and doing it again. And so, yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to pull your credit report, sit down, look at it, and make plans to fix it. You don't have to fix anything or do anything in one day. You don't have to do that. You just make your plans, set your goals, one goal a day, one goal a week, one goal a month, one goal a year, and just keep tackling at it. Just keep going forward.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. Harris. You are an inspiration, especially to future business owners and future entrepreneurs. And I would love to see where you take this in the future. Thank you so much. And this is episode 2 of Microloan Microphone.